Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen. Okay, welcome to the first TTT on actually AI is fun. Why do we say that? Because we believe there's a lot of AI in the market. There are a lot of useful AI as well to use, and it's not just one or two. I realize there's a lot more while I explore and go on an adventure to find out more. And we would like to see what we can get out of all the AI. We would like to understand and see which is better. So hence it birthed forth the AI is fun. So it's a general category or boundary of AI. My name is Vic, and I have the team here with Noel as our main host actually. And we also have Rizwan and Amma, who is going to share today on a few topics. And these are the few topics we're going to talk about. I'll pass the introduction to Noel later. Then Amma will show you a bit of the new feature of AI feature of Windows 11, TipChamp, and as well as snipping tool, and how to use that. And as well, Rizwan will show you a bit AI in photo apps, AI in paint apps, certain things that you've been longing to have. You will see, realize, and show later. So just to pass on, I'll pass the time to Noel. Noel, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Vic. Thanks. All right, let me just share my screen. So I'm just going to do a very simple introduction. A warm welcome to all of you. All right, the TTT sessions are really sessions for us to think about how technology is impacting. So that's why this session gives us an opportunity to dive in to look at, for me anyway, some of the big trends, AI trends to watch out for this year. And this is an article that I saw in Microsoft just very recently. And I felt it was important enough for us to break the ice, if you want, for this year. Right. And I think the first being, there's been quite a lot of technology that's been based on this large language model, right? LLM for short. And we believe that this year, we're going to see a lot more of this small language model. I guess the question that you and I are probably asking is, what's the difference between large and small, right? Is it just a word? But actually, I believe it's the way AI is going to play out in the way we use it. With the small language models, they believe that they will be small enough to run on a phone offline. So those of you who are aware, you have like ChatGPT and even Copilot running on the phone, right? Whether it's an iOS phone or an Android phone. And whilst it's running on the phone, it's still connecting out to the cloud, right? To get all its processing and all those other things done. So with this transition, progressively, more and more small language models being used, we believe that the phone will probably be able to do a lot of it offline, right? Or at least doing bulk of it offline, and then whatever it needs, it goes back online. So that gives us a certain amount of capabilities. Now, of course, the capabilities that we already started enjoying with Copilot, as well as with the Designer, is the multimodal AI, basically meaning that it is able to process text, images, audio, and video, right? And of course, recently you may have seen Microsoft talking about the acquisition of Sonu, right? Sonu gives us the ability to create music, right? So that's the audio piece. And I believe the video part is just around the corner. So hang tight, all right? We believe exciting things are coming. Now, the other aspect of where AI is heading that excites me most, because that's the area that I come from, which is in science. So AI in science, I believe, is one powerful, all-encompassing area that will help us address global problems. So anything from climate change to energy crisis and diseases and so forth, right? A lot of that will come to bear, if you want, with the way AI is focusing in this particular area. So when you get the content, all right, if any of you want it, we have links in here for all the respective areas we're talking about. So that's pretty much what I wanted to get our flow going for this TTT. Right, so I'm going to pass you back to Vic. Vic, you there?
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for the sharing. Looking at this, let's jump straight into the sharing. I'm going to pass the time to Amma to really share about ClipChat and so on. Amma, are you there?
Yes, I am. I am. Okay, so how many of you actually use Windows 11? Let's start something with general asking everyone, right? Just you have a small button on the Teams, right? Click on Rise button. Yeah, yeah. Thomas, obviously, yes. Others, guys. Okay. Now a quick question: how many of you use third-party tools for your basic video content creation? I'm speaking like very basic. It may be like picture to video, or merging a audio versus a picture, or audio with the picture, or video with the audio, anything like this. Anyone generally try to use these things? You can unmute because it's TTT. We all can actually collaboratively talk. Yes, Thomas, do you want to share something?
I use Blender. That's a non-linear editor suite inside the freeware package.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. We need to explore that too as well, Thomas. Any others? Okay, I saw, I think 3 or 4 people were raising their hands on asking for my first question, which is Windows 11. How many of you use, right? Anyone else I missed here? Okay, okay. So to make it easy, right? So Microsoft, from the time of Windows 11, right, they have considered certain features which is majorly required for most of individuals who are away from the phone. Especially this was the learning to Microsoft as well in the COVID times, right? That is where they brought certain phone-based day-to-day activity tools also to the PC. That is where one of a big important differentiation comparing to the old version. Like the same for the personal usage, there are certain tools, okay, in which I would like to just start first with Microsoft Clipchamp. Okay, whoever is using Windows 11, you can find in the start. It's called Clipchamp. Just try to just search as a Clipchamp. This is one approach to find out this app. Okay, if not, if you are directly playing any video under a media player, for example, I'm using here just simply media player. You see this? This we know it's almost from decades we know media player, right? Now take example of media player. It automatically identifies certain videos which is in your PC or a OneDrive. Taking an example of it. Okay, let me just try to play maybe this one.
Microsoft 365
You're all able to hear also, right? I believe. We can
Yes,
confirm.
yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So this is one method. Okay, this is just a normal video which I'm playing on a
is
Windows.
powered by what we call
Right.
the Copilot system, a
Now,
sophisticated
if I
processing
wanted
and
to edit
orchestration
something on
engine.
this video,
It
it's very
harnesses
simple.
the power
You
of
go
3 foundational
option here
technologies.
on the right side dot
The Microsoft
edit with
365.
Clipchamp. So automatically it opens the file into the Clipchamp. Okay. Obviously, for the first time when someone uses this, it recommends you to log in with. So I'm using with my personal account here, which is @outlook.com. If you have a subscribe any company's account also, you can still use it. Okay. Now you see this. This is already come here. Now what is the value with this, right? So we can able to edit a lot of stuff. Okay, so we can able to do editing speed, transition improvements, all this stuff from the right side based on the media which you have added. Okay, there are certain more things. Example, right? So now we do a lot of activities. We do a lot of sessions generally, right? Now I wanted to add some videos on it. I just go here. I just go here and add a simple video like taking an example, my and logo, right? So I just added that here onto my media, click on it. Now when I try to export this, this automatically becomes a continuation video. I'll just play from here, just for your reference to understand. Obviously, you guys may say, boss, you guys are supposed to speak about AI. I'll come to that.
To produce a result that feels like magic.
Right? This is a Copilot ecosystem. Now, by default, with the Microsoft, We are continuing with my end, right? Now there is an option. Now you see this has an audio, the first video. I don't have an audio in this, right? Now for that I just use content library and use different music options here and directly add. That's it. There are a lot of different things which is already part of it. There are some recommendations automatically it gives to us. For example, very soft music. This is get going. Just bring it here, add it. Now let's.
Copilot iteratively processes and orchestrates these sophisticated services to produce a
Now I start just from this logo example. Interesting. Let me pause here. Now the question comes to us is, what is the AI here? What do we have? You see, for example, turn on auto captions. Example. When I click on this, it says that transcribe with AI quickly and easily turns on auto captions, find highlights and remove silence, and fillers word with your media. And based on the language preference, like whichever the country I would like to, that I just choose. One important point, right? When Microsoft developed AI technology, they are following certain specific responsible way of developing AI for every customer, right? That is where there is some simple option to select filter profanity and offense language. Means it automatically listen what is the video or what is the audio which is playing. Based on that, it actually pauses it. Okay. So when I just mention this, now you see what's happening. Based on the entire video, okay, it is creating automatically the captions. You're all able to see on the right side, correct?
Yes, Amma, we can see.
Perfect, right? So this is one simple thing which automatically reads out from our video and generates the entire auto captions. And even we have a flexibility if we want to hide the caption when the video is playing. Obviously, based on a different medium, we use that, right? Because it is now generating, it will take little time. Okay. Meanwhile, what I will do is I'll just go to home page of a Clipchamp. The first thing what you remember is I browsed this small video and I went to edit with a Clipchamp and I started using Clipchamp, right? The other way to use it, okay, let me just close it here. Okay, the other ways to use Clipchamp on a Windows 11 is just going on a start button and search for Microsoft Clipchamp. Okay. Now a question comes to a lot of people that, oh brother, we are not using Windows 11. How do I do? That is also one fair question most of people get asked, right? For that also, Microsoft has provided this. This is basically an app kind of a version, which is basically on a website. A customer can directly go and search with app.clipchamp.com and log in with their personal account. They can just do the same thing what they do on the PC. Okay. Now here you see a small button here, create a video with AI. What does that mean? Correct? Let me just click on it here. Now, I don't know what to be created. I don't have a clarity. How do I create a small video? Okay, that's where I start with it. Now I'm taking an auto compose option. What basically happens is when we choose certain media as an option into this video editing, automatically it gives us a references. Okay, let me add one or two small things here right now. So what I'm trying to use is I'll try to use one Windows logo or this and maybe a picture or something like, I'm just randomly selecting something else, okay? Because I don't want to make it as prepared. I just want to make it as generic as possible. I'm just adding all this stuff. Okay. Now for this, I want to just give a title saying that, how should I say? A demo. It's just name, okay? Now, based on my media, what I have selected, when I click on this, this is where the magic comes, right? It provides you a different themes or the styles you can call, right? If I like this approach, I can just say choose for me. If not, I just say no. So when I say no, automatically it goes and just go back onto the section and where we'll have a lot of options. Okay, for example, now I like this. Okay, I say I want to use this example, right? Now this is all the samples which I can able to choose. Let's take few more options here. Let's see. Maybe vibrant one. Yes, this also I can like, right? Now it is just taking few seconds ready when you are right. Now when I just do next, it is asking me that what kind of format as the aspect ratio you require this video to be done, right? Now how long should your video to be? This is full length, which I can just say, okay, and just I do next, and here I have an option even to choose the music, same like what I was playing earlier, right? For example, right? So this all stuff is possible, and we just need to do export. That's it. Your video is done. Okay. So I'll just show you that when you're doing an export, there are multiple options. Okay. How do you want your file to be, and how you want to showcase yourself, and where you want to save this, right? You have an option directly to upload into the YouTube. You have an option directly to upload into the TikTok, or if you want to share it on a LinkedIn. All these are possible, right? Just for the sake of demo, I don't want to just export it. So I just do a cancel export. I'm just going back here. Now you see, if I want to modify anything here, there are multiple layers what has been added in this video. If the same thing, if I want to do manually, I have to go each and every panel and choose my interest areas, right? Now here, what is it happening is automatically have chosen what I have selected as a sample, and with which I can able to do. So let me just play it for you. This is the theme I generally selected, right? That is where it is just showing. Now, if I want to change anything, this is all options are available. Okay, so these all stuff are something possible with Clipchamp, and which is integrated with AI by default. Okay, now let me just do a simple demo of even a Clipchamp here, a quick one. Okay, what all the various methods it gives a templates, right? For example, if individual wants to create a small video for YouTube, there are set of configurations, set of design templates which is available. We can just choose it and update the pictures. For example, some individual wants to do a corporate template video. Let's look at this, right? Now the benefit is when we choose these kind of projects, when we use AI into it, it automatically enriches your entire flow and the thought process what you want to showcase, right? And by the way, it is free. Okay. Now there are certain things what Microsoft has provided. Most probably, this is something which will have more capabilities in the future. As of now, they have an option to upgrade because I'm using a free version. Okay. Now, if I have my company version, means my company's domain account, then it is already part of, I believe, on the M365 Business Standard or Copilot. Okay. Any doubts on this before I jump on one more small demo? Guys?
Oh, we are good.
Perfect. Okay. So how many of you use snipping tool on your day-to-day basis? Vic, I see. Yeah. Others? Thomas, do you use? Or NC? Or Ivy? Okay.
Not frequent.
Okay. So in the recent times, actually, I learned this from Ridwan. First time Ridwan showed me this, right? So you see now in snipping tool, there are more options here, correct? One, obviously, it's a video capturing, and I'm just talking about the picture capturing. Okay, like what we generally select is we choose this area, examples, right? Now you see this is automatically captured the screen, right? Now I want to do certain things here, right? So there is integration now where you can directly go and edit directly this screenshot into the Paint, right? This is one option. Second, you see this option which is called text actions. What is that text action means, right? Whatever the snapshot we have taken, in that it try to identify the text in it. Okay. Now you have an option here, copy all text. Okay. Second option, you can able to identify the email number, email addresses or something, or phone numbers, right? Now I just do a copy all text. Okay, I'll just open a Word file. Paste this. Now you see all the names here. Sorry, my co-pilot has already directly highlighted here. Right, sorry, right? You see this? Actually, if you observe, this is so much blur, you can't even read it. How much accurate this AI is, it actually identifies based on the corners, and it is identifying with the like a picture icons, what we call like a signatures, right? And it is sharing it to us, right? This is one of a cool feature which I felt it is more useful for most of people, whoever is using on a day-to-day basis. These are the two things which I wanted to talk today, right? Back to you, Vic. Any doubts, I can be just available here on the call.
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy what is shown. Clip Channel is a new way of doing some videos, and yeah, if you have time to go and explore it, now is a generation whereby TikTok is something very interesting. A lot of people, I'm not sure whether before you sleep, do you swipe your phone and look at TikToks? I have asked a number of people from young to old, everyone swipe the phone to look at TikToks, to learn things, which is sometimes faster. So generation of creating video, editing video is something that is important nowadays. So do explore more. If you have a question, please do not hesitate to ask. The chat is still open even after the session. You can drop us a message and we can answer what we can. And moving forward, let me get Rizwan, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, Amma has shown you Clipchamp. He has shown you snipping tool. Let us allow Rizwan to excite us with some of the new feature that is going to show us on photos and paint. Rizwan, on to you.
Okay, let me just arrange my PowerPoint first. Let me think. Okay. So you guys can see my screen?
Yes, Rizwan, you can see.
All right.
Yes,
Okay. So basically, before I, demo the things that Vic just mentioned, I just want to highlight top 10 features that recently been introduced to Windows 11. So these features available through latest 23 H2 updates. Means if you are just a normal user, just make sure your Windows are in the latest version. Then you will have a few latest features that you can try. Most of the features are AI related. And you can see from here, right? There's a Copilot in Windows and passkey, Windows backup, auto compose, and other things like Paint, Co-Creator, Snipping Tool, and also photos. So you can see some of the things that has been demoed by Amar just now. So I will just continue to show some of the AI features are available at Windows 11. Later on, I will share the link. Even Windows 10 will have this some of the AI features as well. Okay. So the first demo video here is a Copilot part of Windows 11. So that is the great thing having a Windows 11 right now. So you have the AI capability part of the Windows 11. Rather than you're opening the browser and using other tools, you can try the AI that part of the Windows. Okay, you can see from the demo here what we can do using the AI Copilot. You can see there's an icon there just beside the search bar. And then, for example, there will be some windows at the right side. You can just type similar prompt that you will type in any AI chatbot, ChatGPT or other AI tools. So you can have all the information right from the Windows itself. And then you can even summarized article from video here, right? You open Microsoft Edge, which is part of Windows 11. You can actually ask Copilot to summarize the article for you. So you can see here, right? Even you can create a picture. You will ask Copilot to create a picture. So just to make sure you understand, these all are free. You don't have to pay for anything. It's available freely for you. And then you can even ask the Copilot to do some action like opening snipping tool, enable do not disturb, or turn on dark mode, or certain things that you want to do. You just ask the Copilot to do it for you. So these are features that are available for you. You can actually refresh, and they didn't store any history. It's part of the AI responsibility that Microsoft are doing. And then the next, right? So if we move to the next slide, I want to show about Paint Co-Creator Photo and Snipping Tool. I believe Snipping Tool has been covered by Amar, but it's okay. I will just show the demo and you will see what it can do, right? So you can see here, first, you just open Paint, right? You imagine the Microsoft Paint that you always use to scratch and do normal things, right? So now you can actually detect the background. You see, using AI, you can actually detect the background, and there's a layer feature. There's a layer feature part of the Microsoft Paint. And also you can see, right? You can actually detect. I'll just play again. And then, yeah, you can create another layer. And you can create a different background if you want to. You can put any other things inside there. So I will just fast forward this demo if possible, right? So you can do other things. And one of the new things that introduced was Co-Creator. So this Co-Creator will actually enable you to generate AI images, and you can put the images inside Paint and edit them together with other images that you are creating, right? So other than using other tools and importing them, the AI capability is now part of Microsoft apps, right? So here from this demo, right, you can see create an image of a bear drinking a coffee. You can select the style of the images that you want. And then it will create, right? It will take time to create. Okay, see, there's the images. You can choose which image that you want. You can even edit the prompt, right? Okay, sorry, I think I went the demo too fast. So, okay, just let me go. So these are the features that are available for Microsoft Paint. You can do many other things as well. So the main features that I want to highlight, the ability for Microsoft Paint to detect the background and put inside a layer, different layer for you to edit. And then you have the co-creator features that you can use to generate AI images, right? Okay, let's us watch the next demo. So the next demo is related to, oh, sorry. So the next demo, right, is related to photo apps. So what we have here, right, your normal photo apps to view any of the photos, right? So now, right, part of the Windows photo apps, right, the normal photo apps, they embedded AI capability where you can do a normal editing, right? Not the Photoshop editor, but you have the normal editor part of the photo apps. For example, right here, right, you can see from the demo, it tried to detect the background and ask the photo to actually blur the background, right? And then you can save, you can save the background. You can save the photo as a different photo. You can do other things as well, but the things I want to show, right, is the AI capability to differentiate the background. So you can do normal editing from the photo apps. So the last demo that I want to show, right, is related to snipping tool. I believe Amar has covered, right? But anyways, I will just show this. So now you can actually has the OCR features. Means OCR, you can actually detect text inside the images. And then you can actually use it. You can actually copy it and use it in other documents. For example, here, right? Okay, now I'm copying all the text right here, and then we can paste it in other. So in this demo that I'm showing, right, we are pasting it to the notepad, right? Just to show you the capability of new Windows features, right? So this will be much more better in few months, I believe. So these are part of the process of Microsoft in introducing AI in everyday life, right? So they don't just enable it for certain people. Everyone can use and learn, right? So that is one of my sharing, first part of my sharing. So I believe we still have time. So I just, want to share one of the documents. I believe I didn't mention to Vic that I want to share this. But anyway, I will just jump into this document, right? Let me just change the sharing. Okay, I just share screen. Okay. Okay, let me just open this. Okay. Okay, one of the great things you can get from AI is to learn how to prompt, right? It's not easy, but it's not difficult either. So we had one of the presentation this morning, and Noel was saying that prompting is not like learning programming that you have to build a system. It's much more easier. So I just want to glance through one of the tips that I recently read, right? This document is about 73 pages, but I don't want to share everything. So this has been shared to me in LinkedIn. This guy, Dave, he's a great guy. He always share about prompting, how to do that, so one of the key things that he created, right? He created the create framework, right? So let me dive to and how what does it mean by create framework, right? Here you can actually practice this in any AI tool. You can use ChatGPT or Google tools or even Windows Copilot. So here he's trying to teach us how to effectively, do prompting, and another word is talking to AI. So the what does it mean by create? Here what it says, right? Create, C means character, R means request, E means example, addition, type of outputs, and extra. So I will just cover few here. I don't want to cover everything. So first, C, right? Character. This is a role that you want ChatGPT to play. So it could be an expert, a celebrity, an artist. Make it clear and introduce statement like this. So when you start using the AI tool, right, you can actually inform the tool, tell the tool to be someone. So you are an expert chef with 20-year experience. You can create amazing, surprising dishes and from the simplest of ingredient. So after that, you can go to the next step, means is request. This is the task you want AI tool to do it for you. Clearer you are, the higher chance you're getting response. So how to make it clear? You have to mention it really in detail. I want you to generate amazing recipes using what type of ingredient, and then you can even tell the AI tool to ask you what, what ingredients that are available for me. So this is, for example, you're creating a recipe, right? You're trying to cook something. So next is example. You can even tell the ChatGPT, I want this recipe to be some from famous chef, right? Right, you can do that. Then next, you can make adjustment, right? You will understand that most of the AI outputs are a bit misleading and not really that you want it to be, but you can actually try to add on, it's like a conversation, right? So you can actually tell the AI tool what you do want to use, what you want to use, right? And then tell the output that you need, right? For example, write your response as a recipe. Give me a recipe title. Clearly, you have to mention what you need. You need a title, how many words, what are the lists, what are the type, and what are the English, plain English, for example, like this. So these are the ideas that this guy gave us on how to do prompting. Similar in generating images as well. So you might have give one description and you will just get just a picture. But if you are really good in your English and your creativity, right? The way that you type and ask AI to prompt you, the response will be very, very different. So that's all from me, Vic and Tim. I just want to share things that I have. So back to you, Vic, or Noel, whoever is there. Thank you. I believe Noel is there, isn't it? No.
Yeah, looks like Noel is here. Hi, Noel. Yeah.
This one, Vic is not.
Yep.
He has to leave early. Now, like, can I ask you something back to about the prompting? What you
Yes,
shared
yes,
was
please.
very, very interesting. But there are certain things, I would like to ask. Because the thing is, I look at the info that you share. The English there, it looks like very good. What if I'm not so good in my English? Do I, if my prompt, do I need to like have very proper grammar and spelling? What if I have spelling mistakes and all that? Would it affect the prompt, the effect on the prompt?
Yes, certainly, Lorraine. Certainly, you will get a different output. Even if you type wrongly, right? It can actually detect there's something wrong with the spelling. It can auto correct it, but if you want to master the tool, right? In a way, you need to learn how to talk with the AI. Then if means like talking to the AI, right? You need to have some expertise, some certain phrases that you need to learn, right? It could be from Google search or any search, right? It could be from your idea, right? It's an art. It's an art that you will need to master on your own, right? Every people have different personality, right? The way that we type something might give a different result, even from the same thing that we are trying to aim. Let's say we want to, type about KLCC tower picture, right? Could be the result will be different because the prompt that you type and Ama type or Noel, the idea is different. Yes, what you say is correct. You will need, it will auto-correct, you will understand you even you type wrongly, right? But your language and expertise, it does matter. It will help you to gain better understanding of AI and give better output to you.
I see. Um, can I like say something like this? Meaning to say that, you know, I will like when I so-called deal with this, do the prompting and interact with the AI. So it's like something like interacting it with very casually and treating it like a friend. Is it a good suggestion to do that?
I noticed different AI have different way of respond to us. ChatGPT, the respond more like a like really robotic and computer way of responding to us. But I noticed Pi AI. If you have used it before, pi.ai, right? The
Mm-hmm.
way it respond is like a normal human being. The way it respond, it's like you have a problem, right? You can actually talk to the AI, and it will motivate you. The way that it gives response to you is really, really different compared to the chat GPT, right? It gives you like a structure way on how you want to do things, right? The Pi AI is really, really a bit different. Yeah. Every AI
Ah,
tool has a different flavor, I believe. Yeah.
I see. Wow, that's very interesting. Wow, thanks so much, Vivian. Uh, Perhaps Noel, are you there?
Mm,
Hey, Rizwan,
and
I got a question to ask.
yes, Chris, how are you?
Hi.
Please.
Good. So, can I get ChatGPT to teach me to prompt?
Yes, that's a
Or
good
any of the,
question.
yeah.
Yes.
So instead of going YouTube, or I get ChatGPT or Bing Chat to teach me how to prompt.
Yep, you can do that. Recently, there's a session, podcast, radio podcast, right? There's a researcher that from university. They normally need to publish papers and create books, right? And they will do normally one or two article per year, and then the one of the hosts asked her, right? She's a PhD holder. Asked him, so what if I don't know, right, how to prompt? And then she told everyone, say, you can actually ask the chat GPT to teach you. You can ask a set of question, right, things that you want. Example, the PDF I just shown to you, and then it will actually uh, you know give you the answer for you, and also teach you how you can actually talk to the AI. So that's one of the way you can actually tell AI to ask you question. That's one way. And also you can actually give the context that you want, right? You certainly have some idea. For example, right, at first you are using the AI tool, you probably like excited, but sooner or later, you as a human, you always try to think and have a curiosity in you. Then you learn things, then you try to ask more structural question to the AI. You can do that, Chris. Yes, it's possible to do that. No problem. Mm, any more? Maybe, yeah.
Well, I wanted to share one more learning which I had from the browser Copilot. Is it okay?
Yes, please, Amma. We still have time.
Correct. So I think Ridwan was showing a small demo, right? Now, for example, I have this PDF file. Okay. Now, for PDF, it's generally we use Adobe Reader or we use a different PDF readers, right? Now, if I use Edge browser, because Edge browser is connected with the Copilot, right? Now, I did not give any tough prompt, right? I said summarize this document, right? So the way how this AI works is it's basically finding out whatever the file or respective browser is open. It is finding out the information. And by the way, I couldn't actually read through this document before. That's where I'm just trying to utilize this now, right? It is just summarizing me the entire PDF file in top 4 points, which is very important. Okay. Now the good point is it is giving already even the references. One is the coffee view, right? And above all, one important thing, because I am using my company account, okay, that is where it is saying that this conversation have infos that's not public, conversations will not be saved after this point. Means when I'm trying to search certain information, which should be a confident, it automatically detects before it give me an answer. That is the flexibility what we see on the AI promotion, right? For example, now I asked to just summarize the document. I did not know about this document. I just randomly opened one of my download file and I just did it, right? Now it is giving me a summary of a document. One good point is when I click on this specific summary point, right? You see this highlight color which is happening, which is actually interconnected in the slide. See this? So for example, if I just use this IDPR, okay, from where this information has been captured, okay, and the references. This is one of a very differentiative what you can able to get with the Copilot. And this is a free version, by the way, right? So Copilot and the Edge browser is a free. You just need to use, if you want to have your history of a search, you may need to use it with a login, right? That is recommended approach. So you can able to summarize your documents. I did not learn anything about the prompting. I just summarize the document, right? Now, if I want more information, it is giving a references already for us, right? Answer from the web instead, right? So as of now, whatever the summary I took, it is basically within the document. If I want to just know more from the internet perspective, it can able to help me out. Okay, how does Coffee View help law enforcement agencies? Example, this is the next question, which is going beyond my PDF file and getting the information from the internet. These are all recommendations. Okay, now one recent thing which they have added on the Copilot browser, it can read as well the summary.
Here is a summary of the document. And TDR data for law enforcement agencies. IPDR analysis, a feature that converts raw IP data into human-readable format, identifies VoIP calls, VPN traffic, and internet usage patterns.
Right, this is one important thing. And the other important thing is I can just do a copy and directly use it in my any application. For example, here I may be using it in Notepad. Okay, if I want to use the same thing on a Word, okay, I can still use it with the hyperlink you see here. Every link is already available from the Edge browser. And if I want to download this, I have an option to export it into a Word, a PDF, or text. This is the beauty which is improving. It when the Copilot was launched as a technology, it was very minimal, right? Every month, every 15 days, they are giving a lot of new updates. They're actually making it happening for more benefit. Okay. Now, for example, I would like to just take this, and I wanted to compose an email. Write an email regarding for your information to all my participants. It's very simple, right? I'm not doing a heavy prompting. Okay, I'm just asking which kind of a note it has to be. It's a professional, and I want to make it in an email format and generate draft. If you remember, I did not give exactly as it is. I just pasted it as a text. Okay. Right. So it is giving a little more detailed aspect from the information because I have selected the length as a medium, right? Now, once it is generated, if I doesn't want this, I can just make it as short and generate it again. That's it. You're all able to see my screen, right?
Yes, Amma. Yep.
Right. So this is how the flexibility what Copilot is bringing, especially with the power of AI, right? And maybe in the interest of time, let me just try to show if I can right now. No, I need to use the different account. Let me see. Okay, I'm just using my work account. I think in the initial, Vic was saying that, no, Noel was saying that Microsoft has recently integrated a plugin which is called as a Suno. Correct? Now, I don't know anything how to write a song, right? Write a song, compose Malay style hip hop. I don't know anything about it. I'm just trying, okay? Write a song on Malaysia only. I'll write it, okay? Let's see. Sorry if I joined in a different demo right now, Ridwan. I just thought we have time. I wanted to utilize it.
No problem. Yep.
How Copilot is trying to use Suno. You see this? This symbol is basically a plugin which has been added on the Copilot app, right? I'm glad you asked me to write a song on Malaysia and compose Malay hip hop. I'm working on it. Okay. Let's see. Obviously, it is very initial stage to judge all this stuff because it is very, very new. Correct. So let me just play once I see some outcome. Lyrics are ready. One more step. It's composing the music now. You check out it, Malaysia in the house from KL to Penang. We got all down. We got rich culture, the vibrant streets, East meet. I can't even read. Let's see what the outcome could be. Okay. Are you all ready to play? Listen this?
Yes. Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Amma, go for it.
Malaysia in the house from KL to Penang. We got it all down. We got the rich culture, the vibrant streets. East meets west, it's a rhythm that beats. Malaysia, Malaysia, we taking over. Stand up and represent from coast to border. We got unity and diversity. Can't be beat, so put your hands up. Everybody feel the heat.
You liked it? Should I play one more time?
Nice, very nice, Amma.
Right. So it's the same thing, right? So I can just continue the prompts. We can just ask to do anything. And the good point is when I click on a share, it helps you out directly to post anywhere, anything. It can be shared via email, which is directly opening on Outlook. If I want to share it on a Facebook or a Pinterest, or directly searching from the Bing browsing, right? This is all something which is coming up, which is helpful for most of things. What I realized in the recent times from the Microsoft events and focus on AI, right? Here it will be a huge catalog of options, especially as a plugins, which we can use it for our day-to-day activities. Okay. I think with this, I would like to just hand over back to Ridwan. Thanks, Ridwan, for the time.
Okay. So I think I will just show one of the video in
This one, sorry,
Yes.
maybe before you start, Amma, one of our audience here, Patrick, asked a question. Amma, can Copilot help detect conflicting or inconsistent statement in the document?
Example, chart observation paragraph shows in uptrend. However, the paragraph below describes it as downtrend. Yeah, there is as of now, Patrick. So when you are using a Copilot on Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, right? It can generate a context based on your pictures or your visualization. Maybe in the next session, we will try to show you a live demo of it, if it could be okay for you, Patrick. Perfect. So we want you to come back again for the next session. That's why I'm trying to push for this. Okay. You would love, right? First of all, appreciate. This is very useful even for others also to see how it works, right?
Yep. Yes.
Thanks for that.
Okay. I have only 2 slides. One is about creating a poster. So I was talking about prompting, right? So let's listen to this video. So how this guy actually, Yep.
No audio, by the way.
Oh, you cannot hear the voice?
No, we can't. We're not here.
Yeah, we cannot hear.
Okay. Okay, let me just try again.
It's a super
Can
sharp
you
movie
hear now?
poster of an award-winning
Yes.
Netflix movie called
Okay,
Society
good.
of the
Okay,
Snow.
let
In
me
the
just
sharp
replay.
movie poster. It's a super sharp movie poster of an award-winning Netflix movie called Society of the Snow. In the snowy mountains, a 23-year-old white man is kneeling deep in the snow of the Andes Mountains on a sunny day. He has medium-length hair, he's facing away from the camera slightly to the left, he's emotionally broken, and he's wearing a beige autumn jacket. What's up with the dogs? Oh, I said emotionally broken. Maybe that's why. So let's see what happens if I delete that. No way, the dog is gone and it looks super close. Wow, okay, I guess
You can see, right? This is the original poster, the movie poster at the Netflix, and they recreate it using AI. So you can see how long was the prompt, right? If you just type create some set poster, a man in a mountain, right? You probably will not get the result that you want. So
AI
right, this is
saying
the
you're
AI.
emotionally broken, get a dog. Okay, he's not looking into the camera and he's wearing a hoodie, but you can always play around with the words and you can also
Yes.
scroll to the right and
Yep.
see if you can find a better one. Which one do you prefer more, dog or without dog? Let me know below. By the way, this tool is
Okay,
called
this
Deep
tool
Code.
is, I'm sorry. This tool, let me
It's a super
just, okay. This tool, we call it, yep, okay. Maybe I'll share later. I think, yeah, I think the picture has got, there's a,
It's a super sharp movie post.
let me
This tool
just,
is called
okay. Oh,
Cohere.
no.
No
It's
Cohere,
okay.
right?
Yeah, yeah. So we will just post in the chat the name of the AI tool. So that's how you can actually create an image, right? This is one of the AI tool. So before I end, I just want to invite anyone in this webinar today, right? Session today. You can actually join us and share your experience with AI. We want to learn together as a community. We also want to learn from you. So it's not about IT people or technology people. It's just about everyone, a part of the technology and living in this world, right? So please, if you're interested, kindly reach us. You can email to Vic, Amar, or Lauren, even to us, right? You can just type in the chat, and if you were interested to be part of the team to share every week if possible, even once throughout 1 month of our session. So thank you. That's all from me, from our team today. Lauren?
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks so much, our audience here. Yeah, we hope that, the next session we have more people to do the sharing, from the audience here. Yes, like Rizwan said, please do reach out to us, and let's share out, Yeah, Patrick, it's awesome. Thank you. So, Patrick, you can join us and share more, because sharing is caring, and sharing is also doing what we know. Yeah, dissecting the information. Yeah. So, Patrick, you can join us. Yes, answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thomas, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.